Welcome back to Hemorrhoids.net. I'm going to take a look today at the new beta client of TweetDeck for Android. Many of you will know what it is, but for those that don't, I'll just explain. It's a Twitter client. It integrates Facebook and Foursquare as well. It's available on a variety of different platforms, including PC. So I have it. It's the Twitter client I use on my own PC at home. It takes multiple accounts. It includes Facebook. The Android version includes Foursquare as well. I'll show you as I scroll through the timeline. You can see the actual time at the top there changing. On the right hand side you see a grey bar getting longer as I scroll down into the timeline. As I come back up, you'll see at the very top there's a small yellow, well at this point it's just a dot, but that's basically the unread timeline. So as I get closer and closer, that's now vanished. The other thing I can do if I'm further down in, if I just tap the time at the top, it shoots me straight up to the top. As with the desktop client, and I believe it's generally how they work, TweetDeck, it has columns. So if I swipe across, I get my mentions columns. Same thing again at the top. You can see the date and the time changing and the grey bar extending. And again, I can tap in, it shoots me straight to the top. It starts off initially with another column for direct messages as well, but I've deleted that one away. If we go to a particular post and we tap on it, it loads that post full screen. I can reply, I can retweet, I can favourite, I can tap on it, and it then opens in the browser. I'm going to come back for now. If I go to one, let me see if I can find one that's got a picture. Probably should have found it in advance for you, my apologies. Here we go, look. So I load one, it's from Facebook with a picture, and it's got no idea what you're doing there. Anyway, so it sort of includes the picture in there, which is quite nice. I mean, it generally is a very, very slick, very nice looking app. I'm really impressed with it for a beta release. Right, if I want to actually make a post, I hit the bottom button there, a post, a tweet or whatever. I like on the top there, all my different accounts have appeared simply because I've logged in to TweetDeck. I've not logged into the accounts, but TweetDeck, because I've done it on my computer, it already has all my different accounts. And when I tap one of the buttons, they kind of slide down and highlight Foursquare, Facebook, which is quite nice. We can add pictures, add location, add a contact. So the actual sending of the message is quite well done. Here we have, eventually, sort of favourites, I suppose. So I've put Lanarchy and Hemorrhoids in. Come to Hemorrhoids, for example, we average 3 tweets a day. We have 25 followers at this point. Follow at Hemorrhoids, people. We're following 30 people. No favourites. If I press on the mentions, anytime anyone's mentioned Hemorrhoids there, and I can hit add column, so that would add me an extra column. In fact I will do, but I think we'll see. Oh no, hopefully, oops, I've come all the way out now, my apologies. So now there's the mentions of me, there's the mentions of Hemorrhoids. Maybe it's fixed itself. I went to one earlier and okay, it's working. So I can add a column for a particular person's tweets as well. So let's add that one. And you can see in the corner you get like dots showing you where, and a yellow dot. I assume that means we've got new. Yeah, it means we've got new posts. So that's quite a nice little feature. Notifications. How is it I manage notifications? Manage columns. So at the moment, the only thing I get notified about is if someone mentions me on Twitter. I can turn on so that even just a new post on my home feed, that gives me a notification. I don't want that, I'll be getting notifications all day. And I can turn off mentions. I'll turn on Hemorrhoids. And actually I'm going to get rid of the Lanarchy. I don't need to know them. I post them myself. I don't need to have a column for them. So now anytime anyone mentions me or Hemorrhoids, it's going to notify me. What else do we have? So I showed you the favourites. There is a search, obviously. I'm not entirely sure what this one's for. So it loads up Google Maps and it kind of shows like points of interest, but it doesn't show tweets, Facebook mentions. Oh, okay, so it tells me how far away these different things are. and in theory it looks like I can perhaps navigate to. Okay, well, let's leave that for now. Not many options at this point. We can refresh, we can manage the columns, which you saw, we can look at my accounts. Now I tried to add the Hemingway's account, it says it's already there, but I can't see it, so I don't quite know how. I mean, I assume it's part of my TweetDeck account, which you can see at the top there. So that's managing accounts, and we've got quit basically. So that's pretty much the whole thing, I think. It is in the early stages of beta, so obviously hopefully it'll be getting better and better, and I would say it's definitely one to take a look at if you're a bit of a Twitter fiend, or even a Facebook nut for that matter. It's very nice and smooth. So that's TweetDeck beta. My name's Andy, this is HemingWays.net.